Grant in yet?
Yeah, he's in the studio.
Anyone know what kind of mood he's in?
Terrific. In the elevator, he let me play with the buttons.
Why are you worried about Lou, Mayor?
Because, Murray, I have got to get a raise. Do you know that I have worked here for 7 years and I have only $400 in the bank? I mean, I have got to have more money. I need it.
You're getting on in years?
No.
You're not getting on in years? Time doesn't stand still for any of us, Mary.
No, Ted, it's just that that's not the reason I need more money. I happen to need more money.
Because you're a clothes horse.
Oh.
Ted, it's none of your business that she's a clothes horse.
Yes, it is. Georgette's always asking me, how come you got more clothes than she has? I like to tell her that all your dresses are reversible.
Look, you really don't expect Lou to give you a raise, do you, Mayor? I mean, he's going to talk you out of it just like he does everything else.
Oh, no, not this time, Murray. I spent all weekend rehearsing just what I'm going to say to him. There is no way in the world he can turn me down.
Oh, yeah? Well, suppose he says, I just gave you a raise.
Mr. Grant, my last raise was 2 years, 11 months, and 3 weeks ago.
All right, what about, I'm sorry, Mary, the station can't afford to give you a raise.
Mr. Grant, WJM grossed 13.6% more this year than last year and 21% more than the year before that.
Good.
Suppose Lou says... What do you say to that, Mary?
I don't know, Ted.
Not as prepared as you thought, are you?
No, don't worry. There's no way in the world he can say no to a raise this time.
Morning, Mary.
Mr. Grant?
Yes?
Mr. Grant, there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Sure, what is it?
Well, it's kind of important, what I want to discuss, Mr. Grant, and I would really appreciate it if, while I'm discussing it with you, you could look at me. Okay. Mr. Grant, in almost 3 years, I haven't... Could you not look at me in quite that way?
What way would you like me to look at you?
I don't know. What other ways have you got?
How's this?
Mr. Grant, I've come to a very important decision, and I think you should know that I'm not asking. I am demanding a raise.
Mary, I think you deserve a raise as much as I deserve one.
Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Grant.
But I can't get one. And do you know why I can't? Because you're so good.
I'm not sure I understand that.
If I go upstairs and threaten to quit, well, they just let me quit. Because they know they've still got you. Same thing if you threaten to quit. They've still got me.
You mean you're saying the reason we can't get raises is because we do our job so well?
That's right. If we were both incompetents, we'd have them over a barrel. Unless we both go in together and we both threaten to quit.
No, Mr. Grant, I really, I wasn't that desperate. I mean, I just was thinking about a few more dollars, just something to sort of make ends meet.
A few dollars, Mary?
Yeah.
Say, Lou. Hey, a minute, Ted.
Okay.
A few dollars, Mary? How much of a raise were you hoping for when you came in here?
Well, I don't know. I was hoping for $1,000 a year.
$1,000?
Too much, right?
Forget $1,000.
Okay.
You're going to get $2,000.
$2,000?
Forget $2,000. $4,000.
Lou, while we're on a subject of raises, how about one for me?
He'll be here in a moment. Thank you. Oh, Mr. Grant, I tell you, I'm so excited about this. I was thinking about it all last night. I mean, we're really going to do it, aren't we? Going to stick together and force them to give us a lot of money.
Now, Mary, be calm.
I know. To tell you the truth, I'm just sort of up.
Yeah, I know you are, but we have to go for a little strategy, huh?
Oh, right, yes, strategy. Okay, what do we do?
Just let me do the talking and relax.
Right, relax, calm.
And it really is going to be fine, because this guy is green. He's new to the station. He's never had to deal with me before.
Oh, what a terrific picture. Look, his wife and children laughing, opening their Christmas presents.
Yeah.
What a sweet guy he must be. We're going to kill him.
Good morning. Sorry I'm late.
Lou Grant.
Good to meet you, Lou. Really good.
And this is Mary Richards.
How do you do?
You're Mary Richards. Well, I'm glad we have this chance to get together.
Right. Now, Mel, I know you're a busy man, and we've got a new show to put on, so why don't we just get to the point? Mary and I each would like a raise.
You see, we're a team.
Sure. I see. Well, you'll find that I'm a man who doesn't like confrontations or ultimatums. In fact, that's why I left the network, so I could get away from the pressure.
Well, it's a great way to get away from pressure. Just give us what we want.
You were saying?
Oh, the network thought I left because of those things I had.
Things?
Breakdowns. Actually, they were only tension spasms. I'm a lot better off here at WJM. It's so much more calm here.
Smart move. Now, Mel, about our raises.
Well, yeah. I'll tell you what. Why don't I, to avoid any unpleasantness, write down what I think would be a fair offer for each other. Is that all right with you, Mary?
Yes, that'll be fine.
Lou, your executive producer, been here for...
11 years.
11 years. Well, I think you should get...
12 years in May.
Right. And, Mary, you've been here for...
7 years. Never absent, never late.
Well, let's see how much you should get.
I was just noticing what a beautiful family you have. They're really lovely.
Thank you. It's not mine. The pictures belong to the last man who worked here. I just keep them around to remind me that he lost his job because he spent too much time with his family. I think you'll find this very fair, Lou.
This is less than we make now.
Can't blame me for trying.
Are you going to make us a real offer or not?
Oh, okay. Tell me what you think of this.
You're not dealing with children here. We came here to discuss a raise, not to be insulted. Now, either you make us a realistic offer right now, or we're walking. Right now, right, Mary?
Well, probably.
What do you say to that?
Boy, you really got me in a corner here. I mean, what can I say when my producer and my executive producer both threatened to quit? Just that you've got 2 weeks before I replace you, and if you're not back to work within that time at the salary I offered, I'll personally see to it that neither of you works in a television newsroom again.
You can't do that.
Lou, as I said, I don't like pressure, but I can get tough when I have to. Didn't work at a network for nothing, you know. Now, you have to excuse me. I have a meeting to go to.
But you don't scare us. We're walking.
That's right, we're walking.
Please understand. It's business. Personally, I love you both. I think you're great people. In fact, I'm hoping you'll change your minds and come back to be part of the family again, back where you're appreciated, where you'll have the warmth of WJM to embrace you. If not, I'll see to it that you both die in the gutter. Have a nice day.
Open.
Hi.
Hi. You want a beer?
Mr. Grant, it's 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Some wine?
You realize that we've been out of work for 2 weeks? I don't know about you, but I'm going crazy sitting around the house with nothing to do.
Mary, I've got something to do. I'm painting this chair. This is the 27th coat. I figure it'll take a year and a half to drive.
Mr. Grant, I think we should seriously consider going back to work.
I know, Mary. So you tell me on the phone every day.
I want to go and renegotiate our contract. Now, if you don't want to go with me, that's all right. I'll do it by myself.
But believe me, they need us far more than we need them.
You really think so?
Oh, sure. Yeah, come on in. It's open.
Oh, hiya, Mary.
Hi,
Hi,
Murray.
Lou.
Oh, Murray, it's so good to see you. It's so good.
Why, thank you, Mary. Thank you. But you were just over at the house last night.
I just miss the office so much.
Oh. Well, I just thought I'd stop by and see how things were going. I can't tell you how much we all miss you down at the newsroom.
Yeah.
Hey, you look really good, Lou.
So how are things in the newsroom?
Well, it's not the same without you two.
Yeah. You hear that, Mary? Why, it really must be murder to put on that show without us. How do you manage?
Well, I don't know. I guess the show just sort of runs itself.
Oh?
Well, you know, Harry edits the film, I write the stories, Ted reads them, and we go on the air.
Yeah. But Murray, who steps in when there's a crisis?
Well, knock wood, we haven't had one since you left.
Do you happen to know how Price feels about all this?
Yeah. Now, look, I think he is really very upset about you two leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I saw him for the first time last week, and, well, he was actually stuttering.
He always stutters.
Oh. Well, I better get to work. I'll see you, Mayor. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to mention one thing. Now, look, I really respect what you two guys are doing, but you better come back soon, because I am so lonely. I'm starting to get along with Ted.
Mr. Grant, there's a time when it's smart to give in, and I think this is the time.
Mary, let me tell you what this is all about. It's not money. The thing to remember is that when people like Price think you're scared of them, they own you. Now, all my life, I've worked for other people. Probably always will. And they always think I'm independent, that I'm not scared of them. And do you know why they think that?
Because you're so tough?
No, because they're so stupid, they don't know I'm afraid of losing my job. Of course I'm afraid. Who isn't? But I don't let them find out, because once they do, they own me. And I don't want them to own me, Mary. Some dumb reason. I don't want them to own you. So, what do you say? Are you with me?
Oh, shut up and get me a beer.
Hi.
Georgette, hi.
Well, we haven't seen you since you've been out of work. Ted'll be right in. We just thought we'd stop by and cheer you up.
Oh, that's sweet, Georgette. I could use a little cheering up today. It just hasn't been a good day. The dryer in the laundry room broke. I'm having to hang all my wet things all over the place. I just hope it doesn't rain.
It never fails. The minute you wash your underwear, it rains.
Hi, Ted.
Oh, Lord, Mary, it's come to this. You're taking in laundry. Georgette, we've got to do something to help her. From now on, we're bringing all our laundry to Mary.
Ted, if you'll
No,
just
no,
slow
Mary, you're
down
going to get
for a
everything.
minute.
The sheets, the pillowcases.
Ted, I am not taking in laundry. This is my laundry. I don't want yours.
Oh, thank goodness. Mr. Wong would never have forgiven me.
Would you like some coffee?
Yeah, great.
How are the kids?
Oh, fine, Mary. Oh, the baby's so cute. I wish you could see some pictures, but we're not the kind of parents who like to bore people with baby pictures, so we don't have any.
Oh, that's too bad. I haven't seen her in so long.
Well, the baby looks just like Georgette. She does a sensational imitation of her. Georgette, do some of the faces she did this morning.
No, Ted.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, okay. This is what she looked like when Ted tickled her.
Show the one she made when I asked her if she wanted a kiss.
Okay, that's this one.
When did you see this one, Mary? This is when I threw her up in the air.
Oh, that's really darling.
So, what's new with you, Mary?
Well,
listen, before you answer, I better call the sitter. That is, if I can get through to her. She's probably calling Europe on my phone.
How is everything going, Mary?
Oh, Georgette, this isn't a good day to ask me. I tell you, for the first time in my life, No, I'm not going to bother you with this.
Mary, don't be silly. I'm your friend. Tell me. For the first time in your life, you what?
In debt up to my earlobes.
Well, what a classy place to be in debt up to.
Oh, Georgette, the rent is 3 days overdue. I don't know where I'm going to get it. I don't have any money in the bank. My parents offered to help, but I'm not going to accept money from anybody. I never have.
Well, you're going to take some money from us.
No, I'm not, Georgette.
Okay, listen, Mary Richards, and you listen good. You are taking our money.
Georgette, I can't.
I don't understand a world where it's okay to take love from somebody, but not to accept a few dollars. If you don't let us help you, you're not our friend.
Okay, thanks, Georgette. And I'll pay you back really soon.
Oh, I know. Hey, Ted! Ted!
I was right. She was on the phone. She was probably drinking all my liquor, too. That's the last time I'm ever going to let my mother babysit.
Forget about that. I have wonderful news for you.
Really? What is it?
Mary has agreed to accept money from us.
Good. How much money has she agreed to accept?
We haven't discussed it yet, but I thought you could give her a blank check.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be better if you signed it?
Better for whom?
Please, I can't. This is too embarrassing for me. I really can't accept your money.
I don't know about you, Georgia, but I wouldn't want to embarrass Mary.
Ted, if you don't give Mary the money, I'm going to tell everybody.
Okay, not that. Give it.
Tell everybody what?
Oh, it could be any one of 100 things. I'm not worried about this, Mary. Because I know you're not the kind of person to take advantage of a situation and fill in some crazy amount.
Ted, just give Mary the check.
Ted, thank you, and I'll pay you back.
Whatever is good, whatever.
Goodbye. Mr. Grant, this has gone far enough. I don't know about you, but I am marching myself into Mel Price's office, and I am renegotiating my contract. Now, if you want to go with me, you are more than welcome. If not, I'm going to do it by myself. Don't tell me things aren't that bad yet. I just accepted money from Ted Baxter. Mr. Grant, there's someone at the door. I'll have to call you back.
Mary, I just want you to know that I'm ashamed of the way that I acted before. You can write any amount you want on that check, any amount you need. $500 if you need it.
Ted, I'm not going to cash the check.
In that case, make it 1,000.
Mary, I'm telling you, this is a mistake. He's going to own you.
Somebody better, Mr. Grant. I can't afford to keep myself.
Good morning. How are you?
Morning. Well, thank you.
Good. So, what can I do for you?
Well, it's been some time since our negotiations broke down, and since you haven't as yet found anyone to replace us...
No, but we are very, very close.
You are?
Don't give us that. He's bluffing.
Mr.
He's just
Grant.
saying that to scare us.
It's all right. I like a man with a false sense of bravado.
He's bluffing. Continue.
As I was saying, Mr. Grant and I were wondering if you would like to reopen the negotiations.
Certainly. Well, there's nothing to negotiate. I have just so much money for you. Here's the figure. The two of you can divide it up any way you like.
That'll be fine.
No, it won't. It stinks. He's just throwing a slab of raw meat on the table and having us fight over it like a couple of slobbering animals. And we won't do it.
Oh, Mr. Grant, why not?
Mary, this is our final offer. I'll leave the two of you alone to figure out how you'd like to split it up. Sure hope you're coming back, Lou. I like you. You're like me. Honest. Straightforward. And by the way, I was bluffing before.
Well, what sort of a raise did he offer us?
It's not bad, Mr. Grant. $5,000 a year to split however we like.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you want to divide it?
I don't care. It doesn't matter. You decide.
Oh, no. No, Mr. Grant, please don't put me in that position.
Mary, you negotiated the raise. You decide how we split it up. Just remember that I've been working here for 11 years. 12 years in May. And I think I've been doing a good job.
Oh, Mr. Grant, please don't do this to me.
I'm just a guy who's had to work hard all his life. Never had the benefit of a college education. Never saved any money. What with having raised 3 wonderful children, alimony payments. I don't know how many good years I have left. All I ask is to have a little something put aside for the time when I need it. So go ahead, you decide.
All right, I'll tell you what we do. You write down how much you'd like, and I'll write down how much I'd like. Maybe it'll work out.
Fair enough.
How much did you write down?
$5,000.
$5,000.
Right. Now, if you wrote down a 0, Mary, we've got no problem.
Oh, that's very funny, Mr. Grant.
Did you write down a 0, Mary?
No, I wrote down 3 zeros with a 2 in front.
That's what it would take to make you happy. $2,000?
Well, yes.
I mean, really happy. So happy that you'd sparkle and light up like a Christmas tree. That's what it would take?
That would do it.
And it's worth it, damn it. It's worth it to see you light up like a Christmas tree. Mary, I'm going to spend $2,000 just to see that smile.
Thank you, Mr. Grant.
I got rooked.